No society wants you to become wise. It is against the investment of all societies. If people are wise, they cannot be exploited. If they are intelligent, they cannot be subjugated. They cannot be forced in a mechanical life to live like robots. They will assert their individuality. They will have the fragrance of rebellion around them. They would like to live in freedom. Freedom comes with wisdom intrinsically. They are inseparable. And no society wants people to be free. The communist society, the fascist society, the capitalist society, the Hindu, the Mohammedan, the Christian, no society would like people to use their own intelligence. Because the moment they start using their intelligence, they become dangerous. Dangerous to the establishment. Dangerous to the people who are in power. Dangerous to the haves. Dangerous to all kinds of oppression, exploitation, suppression. Dangerous to the churches, dangerous to the states, dangerous to the nations. In fact, a wise man is a fire, alive, a flame. He would like rather to die than to be enslaved. Death will not matter him much, but he cannot sell his life to all kinds of stupidities, to all kinds of stupid people. He cannot serve them. Hence the societies down the ages have been supplying you with false knowing. That's the very function of your schools, colleges, universities. They don't serve you, remember. They serve the past. They serve the vested interests. Of course, they go on puffing your ego bigger and bigger. They go on giving you more and more degrees. Your name becomes longer and longer. But just the name. You go on becoming shorter and shorter. A point comes, there are only certificates, and the man has disappeared. First, the man carries the certificate. Then the certificates carry the man. The man is long dead. Dr. Pritam Singh, it is not possible to become wise through the universities. Wisdom needs a totally different approach, a diametrically opposite approach. Knowledge is of the mind. Wisdom is a state of no mind. Knowledge creates the bottle around the goose. A beautiful bottle, very beautifully painted, but it is just a bottle. And inside there cannot be a real goose, alive. Inside a bottle, either you can have a stuffed goose. That's what your scholars are, stuffed. Tomatoes, potatoes, but all stuffed. Stuffed with junk. Or you can have a painted goose inside. Will look beautiful from the outside. But in fact you are carrying only a bottle. And the bottle becomes heavier. Because knowledge has its own way of accumulating. It goes on reproducing itself. Knowledge does not believe in birth control at all. If you know one thing, it will drive you into another thing. Because each question answers and 10 new questions arise. Again, the same will happen. 10 questions answered and you have 100 questions ready for you. It goes on spreading. It becomes bigger and bigger and you are lost into it. You ask me why I am still ignorant. That's why you are ignorant. You have not yet come out of the illusion of knowledge, the illusion of the mind. Get out of the mind. The mind is the bottle I am talking about. The moment you drop the mind, and mind is only your idea, it is not a reality, it is fictitious, it is just a fantasy. It is made of the same stuff as dreams are made of. You can simply step out of it. And this is the moment, Dr. Preetham said. Because this is a great insight, in fact, to recognize that why I am still ignorant when I am carrying all the degrees of the university. Accept the fact that all those years of acquiring knowledge have been a sheer wastage. Get out of it. And the moment you are out of the mind, you are out of the bottle. See, the goose is out, and the whole freedom of the sky, and the whole freedom of insightfulness. The so-called learned, the scholarly, the knowledgeable, go on living in a world of their own fictions. They have no concern with reality at all. They are disconnected with the real. And it is the real which can make your life a joy, a bliss. The word God is not God. The word love is not love either. So the poor people who go on thinking about the word God or the word love are simply missing a great opportunity. They may have known what God is. They may have become acquainted with the mysteries of love. But the world is hiding the truth. The world is covering their eyes. All eyes of the knowledgeable people are so much covered with theories, theologies, dogmas, creeds. They cannot see. They are not transparent. And wisdom is a transparency, a vision unclouded, unclouded by all thoughts, unclouded by all dust. One has to cleanse oneself every moment, because dust tends to gather on the mirror every moment. It is a natural process. While you are sitting here, the mirror in your bathroom is gathering dust. Even in the night, when nothing is happening, even the doors of the bathrooms and the windows are closed, still some dust is gathering, settling on the mirror. Because dust particles are there in the air itself. In the morning, you have to cleanse the mirror every day. One has to be even more alert about the inner mind, the inner mirror, the inner capacity of reflection. Each moment you have to cleanse the dust. I prefer to put it in this way. Each moment, a sannyasin has to die to the past and be born anew. Then he remains transparent. Then his mirror remains clear. Then there is nothing to obstruct his perspective. Then he is not a Christian, nor a Hindu, nor a Mohammedan, nor a Buddhist. Then he is simply a mirror, just a mirror, a mirroring all that is within and without. Out of that mirroring, wisdom is born. Wisdom is the flowering of your transparency, of your translucency, of your luminous being. That's what we are doing here. In fact, the function of the master is to undo what the society has done to you. It is an anti-university, anti-school, anti-college, because it is not to depart knowledge to you, but to impart something totally different, something of a different dimension. It is to create a triggering process in you so that you can get out of your so-called scriptures, words, theories, and you can become just ordinary. You can just become whatsoever you are, without any pretensions. I exalt the ordinariness of consciousness.